Welcome back, guys. In today's video, I will be going over useful macros or macros I specifically use for twinking. If you have a macro you'd like to share that isn't shown in this video, please let me know down in the comments. As a quick heads up, be prepared to pause the video to copy any of these macros that are displayed on screen. The first two macros I use a lot for twinking purposes are the change class spec macro and the change loot spec macro. The numbers in these macros indicate which spec you'll be changing to. So as an example, here's a screenshot of the monk's specializations. From left to right is Brewmaster, Mistweaver, and Windwalker. So in this macro, it'd be 1, 2, and 3 in the macro for each of these in that order. So with using the monk as the example, we would want to put 2 in this macro to make sure that we change to the Mistweaver spec. You'll be using the change class spec macro often to quickly swap to the role you actively want to boost in, but still be able to queue as any role to speed up queue times. And for the loot spec change macro, you'll use this for the items that only drop for specific class specs or stat types. An example being an item that only drops for agility users, you'd want to change to a role that uses agility. The next macro that I use very often is the reset instance macro. This is very important for gearing up your twinks. Technically, yes, you can just reset your instance by right clicking and selecting to reset it. But with this macro, it speeds everything up because you can set it up, put it on your action bar, keybind it, hit the button, and quickly reset it and then hop right back in. And one thing that I realized while setting up my monk for the very first time was that I would accidentally give my Tiger's Lust to random players, which was kind of frustrating, honestly. So I would highly suggest that you set up a macro that allows you to cast abilities only on yourself, and you can do that by using this macro here. And lastly, I do have a mouse over macro that I use. With this macro listed here, it allows you to taunt or range pull or use any kind of instant ability quickly while mousing over a target, but it will still allow you to use the ability in a traditional way with tab targeting as well. But keep in mind with this macro, even if you have someone actively targeted, if you have something else moused over, it will cast on the moused over mob and not the one that you're targeting. Now, this isn't an end all list of absolutely everything you will need for twinking in WoW, and technically you can get away with none of these or using completely different ones. And I'd love to hear from you if there are any macros that you use that helps you in your day to day in WoW. So please let me know down in the comments, what do you use? Anyways, I hope this video is helpful and informative. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.